Hello and Starfield. So, we've agreed to help Andresia with some problems from her past. This is two people she used to be friends with, as she terms them. It's in case she wants to, I think she wants to know what happened to them, probably. Because there was a big problem.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
That is good to know. Right, to be fair, I already know the outcome because this is my second universe. But, I mean, you know, we should really help her out all the same. I mean, it's not, you know, assuming it's not the same person. I mean, I've actually met somebody who actually said hello to us because she actually recognised us as being Starborn, which is interesting. So I haven't actually met anybody before from the previous universe. So this is a different Andresia, one that's specific to this universe, which is interesting. But yeah, we need to go and have a chat with somebody.
Expansion must be very difficult for Aquila, with the native wildlife being what it is.
Well, I don't know. A few orbital strikes might solve some problems, I think. Surprising what you can do. Hello, does anybody do orbital strikes? I don't know if they've got the technology for that. Sounds a bit harsh, but I think
Aquila City's really the heart of the Free Starfield.
I know. It's everything you can do here. Right, we need to go and speak to...
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the ash stuff.
I know. One of these days I might get round to talk to Davis, but not today. I am here to help Andresia. So we've got to go to a bar, Aggie's bar to be specific. That bar that she wasn't overly... Yeah, I know. Yeah, she wasn't overly fond of the place the last time we passed by here, but now all of a sudden she wants to go there. So, right, okay, we'll go there. We'll have a chat with Aggie. But I know the outcome. And as ever, we're going to have to get her to chill, because she gets a bit volatile, shall we say.
He is not here. I am disappointed, but relieved somehow?
That kind of makes sense, because it's like all that stuff you've built up, to be honest, but then it's a case of like, you know, all the problems you'd expect if you did meet him. I mean, you have to, but yeah, I understand. It's not surprising though, but it's stuff you've built up in your head, really.
Yes, but now I feel guilty for being relieved. Ugh. Why must this all be so complicated? Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
I wonder if I ask Aggie over here.
Ethan, if you got credits, spend them with Ethan. Or leave.
Interesting enough, I'm actually looking for Erin Bascom.
You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon.
Ooh dear. Is there a problem going on here?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions.
Okay, let's just, you know, chill here while we're looking for Erin.
I heard you ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Erin's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere?
Well, we just want to know he's safe.
Now, after all this time, You could have dropped in any time in, oh, the last 9 years or so. Maybe that wouldn't have been too convenient for you, though. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough.
Yeah, okay, well that is bad. No one deserves to live like that.
Look, I've seen all kinds of sad sacks over the years. Most of them brought it on themselves. He was no different. Got himself in over his head, mixed up in something he shouldn't have been. Still, not pretty to watch the slide down afterwards. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove 'em.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand.
Chill, you know, let's everybody just calm down. Nobody's here to hurt anybody. We're just here to find out, you know, answers to questions for you.
Fine. Fine. Let us leave this place at once.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
I trust you are well.
Come here.
Second chances don't come easy. Takes a lot of work, sometimes a lot of help, too.
We have something to go on, at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience.
Well, basically, I just didn't see any point for confrontation here. It wasn't going to solve anything.
Well, it was convincing enough. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
So, about this, you know, journey to find your friends.
Of course. What would you like to know?
So, what about this Aaron? Because it seems like he didn't blame you, according to Aggie.
He is a quiet man. Reserved. I believe he had lived through a great many hardships, though he never spoke of them. I never felt it proper to ask. He valued his personal space and quiet moments. It was one thing we always shared in common. Years ago, I had heard he was alive, but did not attempt to contact him. I did not feel it was right. I hope this is not a mistake.
And out of curiosity, why was House Varun actually relying on smugglers?
House Varun is in a distant corner of space, far away from the rest of the settled systems. While this serves our interests, it can also pose challenges. Many critical resources are scarce, and diplomatic relations with the United Colonies and Freestar Collective were tense at the best of times. It was the most practical way to acquire what we need, without raising too many questions. Still is.
And how do you know anyone of these are actually still alive?
I do not know, not for sure. I did not see them fall that day, and I suppose I have hoped they survived. I admit I have not investigated before now, at least in part because of what I feared I might learn.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Look after yourself,
I will. Although it would be good if you could, you know, keep my back, basically. So we need to go to Hyla 2. Intriguing.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
So what's that ship there? Where have you gone?
Well, that's a fancy ship. There's something you needed then?
I don't know. What have you got?
Got some knickknacks I could part with?
Right, so you have... Well, oddly enough, you've got some iron. I could do with some iron. Thanks. Right, so we need to land down at Erin's camp down here. Well, just quick scan the place. Unfortunately, I already know the outcome, which is a shame.
Let's put this bird to the ground.
A moment, Captain.
Sure.
It appears Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements.
Well, you know, you'll allot this to you, Vasco.
Thank you. If I were sentient, I am sure I would be feeling a great sense of pride and increased social connectivity to you. I hope the process of becoming starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes, that seems unlikely.
That is actually true, to be fair. And as ever, it's always good of you to, you know, end on a positive note, isn't it? You seem to know how to do that.
I am told that is the best way to deliver potentially upsetting news. If we do not see each other again, goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team.
Okay, well that is good to know, Vasco. Right, do you want to have another word?
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too.
Oh, good point.
And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now.
Okay, absolutely. You can do the talking.
Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
Okay. And we need to keep an eye out for potential problems, I guess.
Do it again!
Seriously? We're getting as bad as the dude. He gets excited by hero dust. I don't know why. I think the reason your friend gets paranoid is because of the Berun Zealots. I don't know what triggered them, what got them to attack. It wouldn't be surprising me if that's what he's worried about them coming after him. So we need to be up there then. Don't be quiet if you don't mind my saying. Oh, hold on. There you go. Bearing zealots. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Seriously? A heat leech? Will you stay still? How am I supposed to shoot if I won't stay still? Come here. Thug.
Where have they gone?
There's one in here, it seems. Causing mischief. Well, they were causing mischief. If you want to, you know, have a chat with them, you're more than welcome. You've got a good gun for that.
I'm hit.
Oh, are you? Okay. Oh, come on out. Ow! Seriously. The nerve of some people. Interesting equipment he's got here. More robots.
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
Right, so I've already taken that one out. How about this one? A shattering experiment. Oh, the melee nonsense. I already know what you're going to do. And I'm not going to let you do it. I'd rather not have you around causing mischief. How much are you worth? 17,000. We'll have you. Well, the dilemma is trying to sell it to somebody. Yeah, 14,000 doesn't excite me as much. Come on. I'll take care of this miscreant there. What do you mean? I'm one of the promised. How dare you say that? Ooh, you've got some sort of heavy weapon, haven't you? Let me... I can't believe you can say that when I'm one of the promised. Astra. I'm quite offended by that. I mean, I'm one of the promised. He calls me a heretic. Shut in. The nerve of some people. Where are you? Oh, is that all mine? Oh, right.
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
Oh, okay. Well, go on then. Where are you going? If you see one of those heat leeches, just shoot it, will you? Oh, you're going to see that. Oh, yeah, yeah. I already know what you're going to see, and it's not pleasant, I'm afraid.
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Well, clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jade Wong. I am sure of it.
Okay.
This cannot be evil. Or nothing.
Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, kind of leaves your problem open, doesn't it? Kind of difficult bringing closure to something like that without being able to talk to him. Right, I've already got your bits. Is there any heat leeches around me other than that one? I heard something scream.
It is a wonder to behold.
Yeah. What's more important though is blooming heat leeches. Oh, you don't know about them, but trust me, heat leeches are not something you want just wandering around the place. They're cause mischief. Oh, you're one of them. You were one of them. This does make you wonder. I think the robots, by the looks of it, must have buried him. Water. Yeah, I think the robots must have buried him, and then obviously over time they've broken down. Such a pity that. I'd like to think that, I mean, at least he got some peace and quiet for a while before these Berlin zealots showed up. That doesn't look too bad. Ooh, Astra.
A pleasure. I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load.
Okay, well that's debatable whether it's going to be heavy or not, but 98, 82, 90. Oh, you've got something way better already. Never mind. I thought that might be useful for you, but turns out it's not.
I appreciate having your ear.
An incendiary mag pulse. Ooh. Oh, it's Space Adepto. It's gonna be a case of I'll sell that one off. Yeah, it's of no use outside of space, and we spend most of the time on the ground. Nope, don't have a crowbar. Not gonna happen. It's not surprising you'd find contraband here, given that he's a... Well, he's either a smuggler or a former smuggler. Ooh, hello. Heretic writings.
Is there some compulsion that leads you to do this? Childhood trauma? It is okay to let things go.
But it's going to be worth something to someone. I mean, I'm just trying to return them to their rightful owner. That's my expectation. Oh, so Jada joined the UC Vanguard. Ooh, Tomisar. I think you and I need to talk about Tomisar.
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way.
Okay, so... That's gotta be nuts though, going after zealots though, sure.
Crazy might be a bit extreme, but I cannot entirely disagree. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it.
Okay.
It reads as if he was expecting the zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him.
That's odd though, because he built this place specifically to hide from them.
And yet, we found them here searching for him. How did they know? What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik.
Ooh, the Kadiks. And you know that name though, don't you?
Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Barun. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him.
That's interesting. Interesting, that. Because what's got me is it's like someone's determined to track those two down. I think someone's been keeping you in the dark.
Perhaps. He could have reached out directly, but that would be a surprising breach of protocol. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Well, oddly enough, I need to go there anyway, given what I'm actually carrying. I mean... I mean, that... I shouldn't. I don't have a crowbar, but I kind of feel obliged now I'm here. I mean, these must belong to somebody. Somebody must want them back, surely. Right, that'll only work on the outer wheel. So that leaves a 2 probably there. So if we go for that one and that one, so that's a 3. So it looks like that's going to be a... No, hold on. Will that go on the... And then that would need a 2, but that one... Yeah, that would work there. So if I can grab that one... And I'll use that one. So that one and...
I could not accomplish that.
Well, like you're always saying, I mean, you know, brute force, so a crowbar would have been beneficial, to be honest. I would have much preferred to have just used a crowbar, but, you know. Right, fortunately, we're heading to the den anyway. Otherwise, that could be a deep duty. Especially since I'm going around dressed as a ranger. Well, what's that? A razorback, an impact grenade, more ammunition. Right, we'll head back to the ship then. What the heck? Well, that's a pity that. I didn't want to tell you in advance, but, you know, it is unfortunate. Extremely. So it leaves things unanswered question you'll never be able to answer. Yeah, that's that. That is interesting. Who would be going after that? I mean, what was he doing with heretic writings in the first place? That's what's got me puzzled. And why would... I mean, has that got any relation to why the zealots were looking for him? How did they even know? I mean, Aggie's the only one we know of that knew where he was. Oh dear, my boost packs are working so much. Yeah, Aggie's the only one who, as far as we're aware, knew where he was. Maybe he was still in the smuggling business and he had a hold of certain things that he got off somebody and the zealots found out about it that way. That's always a possibility. Right, we're going to put all these bits and pieces away.
Want to hear a joke?
Right. What have we got that we don't want? That can go away, that can go away, that can go away, that can go away. Still overloaded. Spacesuits, that can go away. Packs, that can go away. Resources, we'll pack them. Miscellaneous. Right, so I've got these on me, so I'll just take them to the den. Ha ha ha. Skyscrapers can't jump. Very funny. Right, let's go to the den. Now the den is somewhere between the solar system, if I remember. Oh, it's telling me anyway. Right, we're going to the den, which is up in the corner there. So that's extremely convenient.
Okay. Good one, Cora.
Welcome to the den.
Hey, next
If
time you see
have
Barry,
business,
try it on
feel
him.
free to land.
I will. That's my intention. Eventually. We'll get there. Just taking a bit of time. Right, we'll go and see the tracker for the tracker of the Trade Authority person first. Although I haven't said that, I think we'll have to find out about Jada.
Like love.
This station is but a shadow of its former purpose. She is here.
Oddly enough, you said that last time. Right, there's somebody down there and there's somebody down there. Right.
Was there? How may the Trade Authority assist you?
Ah, well, I've got things to sell. Interesting things that need to be returned to their rightful owners.
Yes, of course.
So let's see. Have you got enough money though to pay for them? You've got 11,000. I get the impression I'm going to have to wait a while. Oh no, we got rid of them. Cool. Is there anything I can buy from you? Adapter frames. Sterile nanotubes. That's useful. Miscellaneous hats. Hold on, I take a superior bounty hunter spacesuit. Ooh. That's 192, 196, 200. So what's the one I've got then? Mine's a oh, that's right. I kept that one because it gives me plus 40 to carry capacity. That's why. Never mind. Oh, we'll have said
May
that.
I be of service?
Depends.
Yes, of course.
What about helmets then? Nope. I don't have any of them. Right, so there's the bartender. There's also the captain, I believe.
I know we're not a priority for the Vanguard or the UC, but it's still space worth protecting.
Okay.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. If you've got business with the Vanguard, I hope you ran it through MAST first. If not, you probably made a long jump for nothing.
Well, actually I'm looking for Jada Wang. I believe she actually is a Vanguard member stationed here.
Wang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while. Okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint?
No, actually I'm not here to complain. I just want to talk to her.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I actually do know what she's after. And they might have some information that could actually help her.
It's not something I can just blurt out.
Yep, this is important information. I mean, I need to know.
I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay?
I mean, seriously, in the grand scheme of things, it would be a lot easier and it would make a lot more sense if you you know, just go along with what I want.
What? No, that's not true.
Oh, well, you know, you and I mean, you know, we can chill. There's no reason for us to have a problem now, is there?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Phew. So now we are getting
I'm
somewhere.
trying to be reasonable here. I suppose it's not the end of the world. Jada came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never seen her so fixated. And if you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds of trouble.
Okay. So, out of curiosity, what exactly does the Vanguard do all the way out here?
The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over.
Okay, well,
Fly
thanks
safe.
for your help. Right, apparently we know where to go and look for her then. Right, she is... What's she doing all the way out there?
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how this
Unidentified ship. You
What?
are not authorized to be here.
I don't understand.
State your business. Who
Where
the
are you?
hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Ooh. I would like to have a talk with you in person, if that's okay.
I don't know you, and we don't have anything to talk about. You are interfering with an official Vanguard operation, so I'm going to need you to vacate this orbit immediately. Shit! I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight.
Yes, so am I.
Craft drive down! We end it now!
What's that one? They were him. A very dirge.
Target's shields are online. Directly to their grab drive.
We're clear. And I'm sure not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now?
Well... I mean, I'm sure you've... Well, yeah. How can I put this? I have Andresia on board and, well, she's basically trying to make up for what happened years ago.
10 years after the fact? With nothing in between?
Yeah.
You'll have to forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Suspicious, even. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
Okay, understood. Well, while we're just waiting, I'm just going to pick up some bits and pieces before I forget. Because I might forget. I mean, these things happen, you know, you can forget things. So I'll be over there in a minute. Oh, good, look at that. Nobody's been... Oh, yep, I knew it. Somebody's been messing around with the system again. That is shocking, that. Don't know if I particularly needed control rods, but... I want to know who keeps messing with my systems. I mean, there was supposed to be more power in the particle weapons. Why are they not maxing out the particle beam weapons, like turrets? Because I don't need that much in the grav drive. I mean, it's useful if you want to run away from something, but it's not as important. Yet somebody, I don't know who, but somebody seems to keep taking power away from the particle beam. Right, I'll be with you in a minute. Not going to be long. quickly. Have you got any credits? No. Well, at least I've got some ship parts, I suppose. Right, I'm gonna go and dock with him. Actually, while we're waiting, I'm getting towards 70,000 credits. That's not bad. Nope, I don't want to lock target. I just want to slow it down. Right, this is going to be interesting to say the least, as it was last time.
Ship's docked. Let's go.
Right. No funny business. I'm just saying. I'm trying to, you know, take a chill pill or something. I think I'll just go with a wine. That's 12%. That's 20%. I think it might do. Hopefully it'll do. No guns, no weapons.
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer?
You've got to love that. Look, let's all just take a chill pill, right? You know, just calm down.
Hey, I'm calm. You calm? Great. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me.
Well, the thing is, we're basically trying to find anyone who survived that ambush years ago.
Why? So you can finish the job she started?
Jada, you are my friend. I was not part of that attack.
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen.
But that doesn't make sense because you were working with House Varun. I mean, what would be the benefit of killing you? You were the smugglers. You were the ones helping them, you know, get access to the systems and so on.
Because we were a loose end. We knew things. Locations, names. They never trusted us. We were just a mess that needed cleaning up.
Well, where's this proof, though? I mean, I'm finding it hard to believe, but where's this proof?
I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar!
Oh.
Tomasar Kadik! That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots!
And did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No! I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the Serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this! I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it!
So... you think you've won, do you?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush!
What?
If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
Okay. This is where it gets exciting.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
The knowledge that the Great Serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? The awful that escaped our righteous justice.
Ship's clear.
Pathetic.
It's us among the stars again, Captain.
Betrayed the charge laid upon them by the Great Serpent. Gave you over to us to atone for their sins.
So that's interesting.
That you escaped the great evil serpent. But now,
Yeah, I'm finding that
the
interesting.
serpent sets my mind at ease.
Their grav drive's down.
I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
The target's sitting there with no grav drive now.
So that's interesting, that. So he's the captain of the Zealots who attacked whatever it is they were doing at that time. It's the same person. So this is intriguing. Of course, I already know the outcome anyway, to be fair. What's also interesting is that oh, didn't want to do that. Right, I'll have a chat with you.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying.
Well, he seemed pretty sure of himself, though.
Zealots have interpreted the teachings of Jinan Barun in the most hostile way possible, and are convinced they are the only true followers of the Great Serpent. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions. Does not make them correct. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Barun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return.
Well, oddly enough, I've already been there, as you know. We actually went there before.
When agents are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Barun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varunkai, so that we can never be forced to reveal them. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I was never supposed to be able to reach home on my own.
Okay, yeah, that's familiar. So... yeah, I mean, it's got to be some other way.
Perhaps there is. If the Council is complicit, it would be foolish to confront them. But I do not think that is the truth. And there is one other place I can get answers. But it means potentially putting you in danger. I cannot say for certain what will happen.
What puzzles me, though, is he's been implicated. Tomasa's been implicated twice by both of your friends, and it seems a heck of a strange coincidence. But anyway, I signed up for this no matter what.
Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
Gotcha. Right then, so we need to go to that space station then. intrigues me, mind, is he's Tomasar Kadik. Now, from what I learned when I was on Varun Kai before, they are handling the zealots. Which makes me wonder what Tomasar's up to then. I mean, is he doing things in, not necessarily in alignment with the council? So that's the three houses. Maybe it's just something that's part of House Kadik.
Docking cycle complete.
Hello, Vasco.
Greetings, Captain.
Follow me. I will say again, there is danger for you here. Likely for us both.
Okay.
I need you to trust me.
Yeah, go on.
These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely looking
They're
abandoned.
an excellent place to hide in plain sight.
I don't think anyone will mind that. Taking a walk.
Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile.
Okay, yeah. Entirely up to you. You decide what to do.
Thank you. Please give me a moment.
I was about to try and reload the gun, but then I thought, no, actually that's probably a bad idea. Now this is intriguing because we've already been to Varun Kai. So I am definitely intrigued. I mean, she doesn't know what I know, and I know quite a lot, because we've done this before in another universe. So it'd be interesting to see what, if anything's different. The very fact that she was telling us before, and confirming, yes, we've already been to Varun Kai.
I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Tomisar.
Being a naughty boy.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost insubordinate.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken. Or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Tomisar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you.
Have you?
You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand.
Well, hang on a minute. You're the one who's been lying to her. It sounds like you sent information to the zealots to attack her and those smuggler friends of hers.
You know nothing of it!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun.
Would help if you were a bit more honest, to be fair.
But I am. If you let Andrija hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
Unfortunately for you, Tomisar, that is no longer true. You are not my only path to Dasra.
Interesting. Have you not actually heard? I'm the savior of Dasra.
That is preposterous. There has not been a convert in generations. I'd heard something happened in Dasra. But you cannot possibly be the one they spoke of.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not?
Well, I would say the consequences, but you can still get back to Dasra.
I have been betrayed. Why should I care anymore? The only thing keeping him alive right now is... I know that if I do this, I lose my home. Probably forever. I do not know what to do.
That makes no sense. We've already been to Dasra. You already know how to get there. What are you talking about? Look, vengeance. This is time for vengeance. I think. Yeah, let's mete out justice here.
Yes. Yes. It is the only right thing. You betrayed me, Tomisar. When you see the Great Serpent, be sure and tell him who sent you.
Getting out the way. I think we're waiting. Do you want me to do it? I mean, I'll do it if you want. Oh, okay. I think you did it. Yeah, you definitely did that. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. You definitely did it.
That felt good.
To be honest, that is the. See, that's nonsense. That doesn't make sense. That there is a certain. It depends, you see, because for some people it doesn't. So it's interesting you would say that. Some people then just sort of, it's like it doesn't fill that gap, that hole that's still there. But well, I suppose it does in some ways.
It does, doesn't it? I know in my heart the Great Serpent will see that I have done what is right, no matter what House Varun may say. And whatever comes next, I know that I can count on you to face it with me. We should leave this place. Can we return to the lodge?
Yeah, sure. What I'm curious about, though, is it kind of like went off topic there a bit, because you already know we can go back to House Varun at any time. That seemed to bother you for some strange reason. I think you seem in the heat of the moment. You seem to have forgot all about that. That was your big. I'll have a twist. Yeah, that was a big problem for you. That's worth some money. Oh, and an Astra. Yeah, she remembered at one point that we've already been to the Astra. And then all of a sudden she seemed to suddenly forget. No. I don't have a crowbar, so that's not happening. Well, I have an orange. I'm not going to complain Right, what have you got? Credits, heal paste, you can keep them. I don't need your clothes. Thank you.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
We'll see. No, we won't actually. We don't need to come back here, do we? What's that worth? It's worth something. Everything's worth something. Yeah, man. Well, we haven't triggered any robots, which is interesting. Right, I suppose we better get you, not necessarily back to your home, but the home that you know about for now, anyway. The one that you've been used to. Back at the lodge. I'm just going to have a bit of a poke around, if you don't mind. Just see if there's anything else I can borrow while I'm here. I mean, he's not going to be needing it. I don't think I need... Actually, what's that worth? I mean, it's worth something. It's worth something to someone. That's worth something. Nope, needs a crowbar. That's useful. Maybe. Ticklies. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to make a pit stop. Just so you know, we're gonna have to make a pit stop at the den. We can't go directly to the lodge, but we will in a minute. Just so you know. It's not like a direct path, but we'll get there. And you said you want to go to the lodge, and we will go to the lodge. Come on. Let's move it. Right, let's move it. Hello, Basco.
Hello.
Right,
Good to be back in our own ship.
It is. It is.
I have something for you.
Do you, Barrett? That's good to know. And probably something nice and tasty to eat. It usually is. That's always fun. Right, let's go and put these bits and pieces in here. Because somebody might find them useful when we sell them to them. I don't need that, oddly enough. You got any resources? There's some resources. Miscellaneous. Yeah, these weigh quite a bit. So we'll return them to the rightful owners. Aid. Yeah, I can't... Oh, they can be used in experimental crafting and research. Okay, well I'll leave them on here then. That'll take a bit of the load off me. I think I had a... Did I not pick up an orange at some point? And some milk. There's a lime. Yeah, there's an... I don't know what I just put in there. I put something in there that maybe I didn't intend to put in there. Let's have a look. Oh, they need to be sold. Never mind. Right, we're going to the den. And then we'll go and take you to the lodge. Because I've got some things on me that might get me into trouble. I'm just saying. I just hope I can jump that far. There's Bernard's star. Ah, there's the wolf. Yeah, there's the wolf system there. Can we get that far? Hopefully he's got enough money on him. Otherwise we'll have to sit around and wait. Well, actually I think I might do it. Well, I'll give it a try. Worst case I'll just have to come back and grab 40 winks or sit outside for a while. Yeah, this time round I wasn't so concerned about her getting revenge, because, well, we already know how to get her back home. And I've already been there.
Seems
seems such
Good,
a
air
pressing
pressure,
problem.
Good. Hey, we're docked.
Good, good. Thanks, Sam. Right. Has he got enough money?
I try not to
Hello.
trade in gossip.
Good
but
to
if
see
you have
you.
any verifiable information?
Certainly.
Right. You haven't got enough money. I should have figured. Right. I was gonna hang around here, I suppose. Yeah. I've noticed that. Right. Can I...
How may the Trade Authority assist you?
It depends. Have you got enough money?
I hope we have what you need.
Right. I think you might have enough this time. Because I need to, well, return some items to their previous owners. Now, I believe you can help me do that. There we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now we're up to 93,500. Woohoo! Right, let's get you back to the lodge then.
Will we be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require our attention?
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Okay, well, I don't believe I actually carry any of that sort of stuff.
Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
That's a relief. Right, let's head for the lodge then, because that's where Anastasia needs to be. Right, come on then. Let's get you back to the lodge. You can contemplate life's burdens.
Might enjoy New Atlantis.
If what you said was true, my counterpart in your universe did quite well for himself. Only natural, I suppose.
Yeah. Right, come on.
Make yourself at home. I think you already know where everything is.
I do, oddly enough. That is true. Right, so where do I need to drop you off then? I need to drop you off somewhere. Is this your room here? Come on. Park yourself here and contemplate
The
life's
others told me
problems.
what you are, and how much of what you said has come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming back here with me.
I fear that after all that has happened, everything going on in Dazra, I am unsure of my place in House Va'ruun. This room may be the only place I can truly call home anymore.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusions. Yeah, I think that was part of the problem you had before. You were trying to figure out what was going to happen if you ever met those two again, but you just don't know. I mean,
No, I do not. But I cannot help but worry.
I have killed the man who was supposed to be my contact with House Va'ruun. What if I do not have a chance to explain? What if I am branded a traitor?
no, you know you did the right thing, though.
Yes. But the consequences go far beyond his life. I do not know how to live without some connection to House Va'ruun. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that?
Yeah, I mean, it was never directly through Thomasar. I mean, it's there, it's inside of you.
Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, The Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me.
Well, you know, that's what best friends are for, isn't it?
I have never had a best friend, but I believe that sounds right. So if we are to be best friends, then I shall do everything I can to be there for you, in the way that you have for me. How can I sit here feeling sorry for myself when there is so much for us to do?
It's even another universe beyond even this one, quite frankly. Let's have a look. Are you still following? Are you assigned anywhere? We need to find these things out. These are important things. Right, so you are crews. You're still assigned to the ship, right? Okay, well at least we've sorted that problem out. I mean, the main thing is, as far as I'm concerned, we should be. I mean, we've already been to the House Faerun folks. We've already been to Dazra, so we can always go back there. But yeah, I wonder what happens now if we go back.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.